Can the Charles Bridge truly inspire magical creativity? Beautiful things always evoke special emotions in the human heart, and even a bridge can stir people's souls. Though it may sound incredible, the Charles Bridge in Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic, indeed has the power to inspire literary creativity. This elegant bridge stretches across the Vltava River. The Charles Bridge was constructed by the 14th century architect Peter Pála, a young man chasing his dreams. Upon receiving the royal decree, he knelt down and wept. He had long dreamed of building a world-renowned structure, and was deeply grateful to Charles IV for the opportunity. In his eyes, he wasn't just building a bridge, he was creating a dream. Peter took his time with meticulous craftsmanship, spending 43 years on the construction. Sadly, he passed away before he could see the fruits of his labor. Credit must be given to the king of the Bohemian dynasty, who never rushed Peter or called him for reprimands. Truly a commendable patron. 500 years later, the unique influence of the Charles Bridge finally revealed itself to the world. People then realized that things meticulously crafted stand apart. In the autumn of 1874, a composer named Smetana, burdened with despair, walked onto the Charles Bridge, contemplating ending his life. Smetana suffered from a severe ear ailment, which, for a musician, was equivalent to the end of his life. As he stared at the rushing Vltava River, he thought, life is just like this. Suddenly, in that moment, he heard the river striking the Charles Bridge. The rushing water's powerful sound resonated deeply within him. Smetana couldn't help but exclaim in awe. He silently chided himself for his weakness, took one last long look at the bridge, and walked away. From then on, the world lost a lost soul, but gained the father of Czech music. Smetana later composed the famous symphonic poem, My Country. In his memoirs, he wrote that the enduring Charles Bridge symbolized his homeland and was the wellspring of his life. Thus, the most famous second movement of My Country is called the Vltava. Another world-class Czech master, born by the Charles Bridge and growing up alongside the Vltava River, was the Jewish writer Franz Kafka. Kafka had a deep affection for the Charles Bridge. Even in his final moments, he told his friend Jan Ouch, "My life and inspiration all come from the great Charles Bridge." Jan Ouch marveled at Kafka's immense love for the Charles Bridge. In his memoirs, he told readers that Kafka had loved wandering the bridge since he was 3 years old. He could recount the stories of all the statues on the bridge, and often counted the cobblestones under the dim streetlights on countless nights. However, Kafka's family didn't share his affection for the bridge. His sister longed for the Golden Lane, a street of goldsmiths, and moved Kafka there. But Kafka felt uncomfortable after just a month and moved back to his home beneath the Charles Bridge. No wonder the Czech thinker Michal described Kafka as living either on or under the bridge. His works, whether The Castle, The Metamorphosis, or The Burrow, all reflect his deep attachment to the Charles Bridge. Thanks to Kafka, the Charles Bridge became a symbol of homesickness. When the Nazis occupied the Czech Republic in 1944, Kafka's works were snapped up by people who collectively called out for the Charles Bridge, as if calling out for their homeland.